You know, ever since I found this purple and green and orange, I'm just not satisfied with the other stuff. And orange, I'm just not satisfied with the other stuff. Okay, let's just stop that there. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, Linda. Hey, Kathy. So, ever since I found the purple and orange and green, I'm just not happy with what I already had. So, I'm working on some blocks because, well, I got all this blue material. I might as well just do it the way I want to do it, right? So I've got some green ones, enough for 4 big blocks there. And I'm probably going to do some more green and some purple. Now, in the meantime, we have to get our strips working here. Okay. Yep, I agree. I got both. I have 2-legged children and 4-legged children. And the ones that give me the least grief, well, I'll let you decide. Father's working on his... Okay. Now... How's it going, Sherry? Hello, Kathy. How are you today, sweetheart? And how is my Linda Betty Boo Bop? Don't forget, folks, tonight is Sassy Saturday. Okay, now I don't want to make sure this is all nice and straight. Oh, good. Hey, Jack, how are you today? Say hi to your mom for me. All right, let's get this smoothed over here some. Why is that not doing that right? Unfortunately, when we do things like this live, you guys get caught in the creative process. Some people like that. Some people can't, just would rather see a 10-minute video on it from start to finish. But like I've said, I know I don't have a properly operating computer because it's no longer recognizing my editing software, my webcam, or half of my USB ports. Okay, so these are 4 inches. Okay, so we want to make sure we're going to get 4. So we're just going to, oh, and yes, I did take the time. I better not bury it here. I'm going to cut myself. I did take the time to change my blade. That is what happens, even with an old mat. Hey, Sherry. Hi, Lena Kay. Silver and Blackie. Somebody asked me the other day if I would, you know, please stop shouting when I call out names. I forget. You guys can hear me perfectly well when I'm talking. So why I get all excited and shout your name, I don't know. Maybe it's just excitement to see ya. Okay. So there's 1. And I'm going to need another one. Probably 2 more. So let's have a wee look at what end am I working on here. All right, this end. And we'll just see what we come up with. And if I don't use the blue and fisherman's one, then maybe I'll just make one for the linen cupboard. Who knows? They'll get used. Just maybe not in this particular. Okay, you've got a tear. Maybe not in this particular, quilt. That's all. Hey, Gypsy Mama. A little bit better day by day, absolutely. Okay, now, I ripped off the wrong end. How many holes are in this? If I'm going to just continue to cut them off, or is that only one? That's only one, okay. Let's get rid of it then. You don't shout. I love hearing my name called. Well, I'm glad you do. Where did you come up with the name Silver and Blackie? Okay. Like, do you wear black and a lot of silver, or? Alrighty. Hey. You know you make me wanna. Okay. Let's just trim this right here, like so. Sometimes it's a satisfaction to sit and cut out quilt pieces. But when they're just squares, your rotary cutter's your best friend. Okay, let's sew some stuff together now. Now, I got lots of purple. I got enough for 4 blocks of the orange. So let's start there. Okay. All right. Okay. Now this does have a foot pedal that you can use while it's turned off. See? Right? That's the foot pedal. I just prefer to turn this off and on with the button. Okay, can you guys see okay? Now let's get these orange blocks going. Oh, your cats are called Silver and Blackie. Okay. Well, of course you're in the room. Oh my goodness. Okay. All righty. I was gifted a singer sewing machine and its own cabinet. Ooh, wonderful. Get on that. I've had more sewing machines than you can shake a stick at, eh, Father?
Carter has pills.
And Carter has pills, Father says. The 70s model. The 70s models are the best. Why? They're heavy as heck, but they're workhorses. The newer plastic models, This is the only plastic. I have a plastic Singer or Brother or something that's bigger than this. And when you sew, that thing would hop across the table. This is really quite nice and heavy for its size. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let's get a pin. And you know, as soon as I found these colors, I thought I promised to make Briar a quilt in these colors. But he expected me to make a quilt in just those colors. Well, that's not going to happen. But we're going to brighten up his life just the same. Okay. And the picture, the thumbnail, is that the original quilt, folks? What is that? No, I don't like the way that's running. Well, I guess it's just going to have to be this way. That's what I get for winging things. Isn't that bad luck, Freaky Geek? Saying Happy Mother's Day, but the day before. Oops. Knocking my thread over. Oh, yeah, that's much brighter. All right. Let's see how many we get. Oh yeah, I definitely love this little sewing machine. As soon as I can afford $300 or $400, I'll take all my sewing machines into the machine shop in Peterborough or Ottawa. The Sewing Machine Hospital. Hey. Tweedle-at, tweedle-at, tweedle-a-dee. Oh, no, don't put them over there. This will be on the frame before the, in the next few days, folks. With any luck. And my sturdy little machine. Uh-oh, did I do that backwards? Hang on a second. You can sew these on backwards, folks. It is possible, and I did. Look, that's supposed to be that way. Oi, oi, oi. Let's see if I can pull the magic thread. Just like that. Pull this thread. This is the way it has to go. This way. Thing is I showed Briar the original block, and he went, "Oh yeah, okay, cool." I only wish he'd let me film his response when I give it to him. Tweedly-dee, tweedly-dee. Matt needs to fix the door to access the crawl space under our mobile home. I need to keep checking on him. Why? Is he digging a hole to China or what's going on? I have no... Uh-oh. I think I have run out of thread on my bobbin. Yes, I have. I have no idea what this machine is called. I got it off of Walmart, and I've seen it on Temu, but although I don't guarantee the same quality if you go to Temu. What is... It just says sewing machine. Model number. No, there's absolutely no name on this thing. Someone called it a Hello Kitty. It is not. Okay, now. Wait a minute. Yes, I have another spoon here. I'll use that. I'm not going to wind things right now. It takes too much time and it's a bunch of horse shit. I mean, okay, it doesn't go in that way. Oh, grant me patience. Okay. Goes in. Oops. This way, I do believe. There it is. Catch the thread. There we go. Hey, Sue. How's it going? Lena K. You had a song yesterday. It was stuck on repeat. Yeah, that happens a lot. Especially with me. Especially on Saturday. Okay. Now, this is the way this goes. Like this. Okay. What's that, baby?
Oops, I did it again.
Okay, don't get me singing. Do you do that at guys at work on purpose?
Oh,
Do you remember this one? La 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 la.
yes, unfortunately I do.
Yeah, and that's going to be stuck in your head the rest of the day. That's right, Freaky Geek. That's Smurfs. Okay. No, I don't know that song that never ends. Well, I kind of know it, but I can't remember it, so I'm going to leave it at that. Hey, Karen, how's it going? Oh, I didn't sew you together. Okay. So you have to go this way. Yes, you can turn your colored blocks the wrong way, so beware. Come on, you. Get over there. It just goes on and on. Oh, I do know it. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll just continue singing it forever just because it's a song that never ends. I'm out of tune, though, thank God. Hey, Montgomery's Garden. Hi, Judith Ann. How's it going? All righty. Now these, whoops. Make sure nothing is blocking my thread. We'll pin the center. Kathy Savato, Karen Valaire. Okay, hang on. Do this right here. There we go. Gracie's pouting because she got one can of food and I gave her kibble after that. Pin out. Howie and I are both working on our joy, aren't we, dear? Okay. There's two. Okay. I'm running out of space here. Walmart website calls that sewing machine the BCOOSS. Okay, well, that's where I got it. You may be able to get it cheaper on Temu. Pretty sure it all comes from the same place. But then again, I can't say for sure either, can I? So trust what you know. Trust what you know. Who was the chick who did lamb chop, Howie? Sherry Lewis? Yeah, Howie had a thing for her when he was a kid. Or was it Anne Murray?
All the above.
All the above.
Anne Margaret.
Who?
Anne Margaret.
Oh, well, everybody loved Anne Margaret.
Raquel Welch.
Well, of course everybody loved Raquel Welch.
Then later in my years, Carmen Electra.
Yeah. You know I was only teasing you, right?
About what?
About Sherry Lewis and Anne Murray.
Wilma Flintstone.
You had a thing for Wilma Flintstone?
Oh, absolutely. Hot redhead.
Hot redhead. Hmm. All right, come on. Oh, no, can't do it that way, Bev. It's got to go. And then this is falling over. And it has to go like this. I forgot. That's how fast I forget things, folks. Down through the hole. There we go. Now it can go into the needle. Son of a birch. Howie, what's a son of a birch?
Tree.
A poplar. I know, it doesn't make sense. Never
Which
mind.
one's hardwood?
Huh?
Frenchman's hardwood.
Frenchman's hardwood, yep. Eat your lunch. What?
Yeah, one more keep what you get in. Oh shit. Don't start that nonsense.
Started singing it, not knowing what it was. Eat your lunch before it eats you. Well, if it grows legs and walks away, we're having a problem. We have a problem. There we go. One more after this, and then I'm going to put the green ones together. Where can I put this? Oh my God. There is just no room anywhere here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put it up with the ones I've done on the blue. And I'm just going to continue to make green and orange and purple blocks until I've decided I don't want to make anymore. And then we'll assemble. And if I run short of anything, I'll use the original blocks. No, that's navy blue. And if it fits, I have a real treat for the back. I have a Toronto Maple Leafs flat sheet. Your coffee's ready.
Yeah. My lunch is ready. My coffee's ready.
Joe, your parcel never came. The only thing we can think of is the last time I had a parcel that was supposed to show up, it showed up at a neighbor's house on a different road. Same number, 104, but a different road. And last time they phoned us, this time, well, you know, if they may have kept it or it may have never arrived, but it has never arrived, honey. So, all right, last two of the orange so far. Hey, Lena K. Hi, Tigger Bounce. And how's Wendy today? Okay, Bev, put these in the right order. It's raining in Alabama. Well, it's beautiful and sunny today. And next weekend is time for the garden to go in. And Howard says he may be racing. Now, you know what? This is not the right size. That's what I get for winging things. Things don't always match up in size, but they will eventually because Things just get a little shorter here and there. Remember, this is a wing it project. This is the one that I made out of scraps. What'd you do now?
Forgot to put a valve seal on it.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
Well, it means I have to take it apart again.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, you bitch. Sorry, folks. I forgot to pull the thread out really long. Ah, damn it. And then you end up having to rethread your machine.
Dang it.
Damn it, Janet.
My back is killing me.
Well, sit down and relax for a little bit, baby. Huh? No. Sitting down and working like you are is not relaxing, dear. You're hunched over that and pushing on it. No wonder your back is sore. There we go. Pull. Okay. Let's try that from this side. This looks a lot more even. The only reason I can wing this, folks, is because I've done it many times before. But I do fully encourage you folks to measure twice, cut once. Because not everybody is as adept at making things work when you've measured wrong as I am. Okay, there's the last orange block. And I did it wrong. Can you see where I went wrong here, folks? Oh, where. This is when a good seam ripper comes in handy. Because I can't always get a hold of the back thread. And it won't always pull as tidy as the last one did. No. Son of a birch! Sometimes you go in between the seams. Sometimes you do a few of the back threads. Finally, he's relaxing and eating his lunch. But I can still see the smoke coming out his ears while he ponders what he's doing. I'm right, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love having you in the house like this, working on something while I'm working on
I
something.
figured you'd like that.
Huh?
I figured you'd like that.
Well, it's nice. We can talk.
I don't have a good table that I can work on it there.
Take that dresser.
Maybe.
You were going to put it down the basement in the utility room, or right? So, I mean,
I haven't decided yet.
do we still have a table saw? Because you know those boards on the flat of the IKEA bed? If you could rip them down the middle, they would make good bean poles. Okay, here's hoping. There we go. This is the way this is supposed to go. We're botched up, but we'll make it work. All right. Get out of my way. Alrighty. Last orange block is done. I told you it's a simple pattern, but you can get things turned around. You guys can't see very well, can you? There you go. Okay, let's work on some green ones that I've already pre-cut. Get these. Again, scraps. Well, I don't know if they did, Mary Jo. I'm just saying the last time a parcel didn't arrive, that's what happened. And when they delivered it, the perlator guy said, he said to the perlator guy, well, this isn't me. And he said, well, you can either go to perlator and send it back, because he wouldn't accept it, or you could phone the number on the package. They phoned the number on the package, which was mine. And let's make sure we got this going on right. Yes, we do. And Howie went and picked it up, but we haven't heard from any neighbors that may have gotten my package. So I don't know where it is.
Yes, Bob.
You know, you do that too, eh?
And I usually say when I catch myself, yes, Bob.
Ah, okay. If you're wondering who Bob is, folks, he's talking to my long dead father, because I left a cupboard door open. And it was this, you know, my father complained about it all the time. Hey, Michelle Jones. If you have used a dryer sheet, rub it on the machine and your hands will help with the static. I don't use dryer sheets. I stopped using them years ago. You know what, folks? Dryer sheets build up on things so that you have to use more. Yes, I get static cling sometimes, but the truth is, after about 6 months, everything you end up washing almost everything in your house without dryer sheets, and they go back to normal as if you'd use dryer sheets. It's a waste of money, and it's you know, it's chemicals. So this quilt may take a day or two longer than I expected. But you know what? Why did that bend like that? That's okay. Alrighty. It's not Mother's Day until tomorrow. But I include fur baby moms as well. Because God knows I am one. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Okay. Hey, make believe. Well, you should, Sybil. Why not? Sybil, Lori. You should. Why wouldn't you? Why shouldn't you? I have finished cutting all my star points. They haven't all been sewed together into stars yet, but I have enough for the entire quilt. You all right, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate it when a little bit of pepper gets caught on the edge of your windpipe. I hate that. Oh, Gracie's doing great. She's quite the madam. Okay. Go. Oh, here she comes. She heard her. Oh, no, she's going to lay down. We're going to have to get her some more drops on Friday. Okie dokie. Well, you know, I don't know what it's looking. It's going to look something. It's going to be a quilt. That's all I know. I changed my mind about some of the colors halfway through, so we'll see. But it doesn't matter. Blocks that I have finished can always go on another quilt. You know, another quick one for the linen cupboard, because we are purging, right? So it doesn't matter if I make, you know, double the amount of blocks, because, well, I'll just make 2 quilts. One for Briar, one for the linen cupboard. Huh?
This little seal.
Yeah, what about it?
That's what I forgot. I had to take the belt back off. The
Ooh.
seals the oil from going.
Don't wreck your new heads before you got them in use.
I'm trying not to wreck anything.
Well, you know, sometimes it just shit happens, but
I wrecked a tool. That's I can live with.
I should be filming you doing that. Well, I'm filming with my camera right now, or my phone right now. And I can't film with my camera. Why? Because I have no editing software. Mother Hubbard. Now, how did I end up with 1 too many? Oh, well.
Better than one not enough.
That's true. Unless, okay, okay, that one goes with this one. No, I don't have 1 too many. I'm just not counting properly. Have you decided on what you want for supper?
Nope, not spaghetti.
Okay, well, chicken and rice or pork chops? Oh, are you kidding me? Well, now the thread's red. Burgundy. And where's the end to it? Oh my God. Well, folks, I'm going to have to wind some thread here. I'm not happy about it, but it has to be done. So I've got to pull this thread out here. If you want to see how I do this, we have our big thing of thread. Now, unfortunately, there is no way to shut off the needle. Normally, in a larger machine, you would, I don't know how this works. I don't know why it, push down and over, or just over. There. It's a little tough, but the bobbin fits on here, and you have to push it over. Used to be able to just pull or push your winder here. You can't see because of my arm. Your winder here, but to stop your needle from working, it doesn't work. So we just have to, hang on a second, get this thread all the way out of here. And we put it over here. And hold. Oh, you I'm a cotton-headed ninny muggins. What's BRB? It means be right back. Okay. Let's try this again. All right, I want to show you how this works. You take the thread, you wrap it around here just so that it keeps some tension on it. You take your thread and you put it in your bobbin like this. I'm using this little machine. I might as well show you how things work, right? Because it took a learning curve for me because it's not exactly the same. Now your thread's on there. Hold on to it. And you're going to put it on this little thing right here. And you're going to push that. I don't like that. That feels really weak that it's going to break one of these days. Oh, Bev! All right, get it up under there. Pull the thread. There we go. All right, now you hold on to this and you hit go. Frigga dig. You don't want to wrap it around the friggin' stem. I'm not medicated. Not medicated at all. Oh, for the love of crikey. Yeah, I'm doing a really good example, aren't I, folks? This is what happens when you see a live stream, folks. Live streams they're always cracked up to be. Unless you have like a camera person. And okay, here we go. Now, you want to make sure that it goes in between the top and the bottom of the bobbin, not under the bobbin wrapped around the stem, which is what I've been doing. So I'm going to pull this taut, and now I'm going to go, whoop, I got to push this like that, and that locks it into place. Notice how I'm holding my thread. I'm just going to do it this way. Wind up, bobbin, wind up, bobbin. Stamp, stamp, stamp. I'm actually guiding it because this is a small machine. It does not necessarily operate like a big one. And I want a good full spool for my bobbin because I don't want to have to do this again anytime soon. How are we tweaking in the background? We're twerking. No, neither one of us. Well, both of us are way beyond twerking, eh, dear? Working. Working's all we got. Now this should pop. Or this should pop out when it gets too big. But I'm just going to fill it to where I want it. guess that's it, because I pulled it onto the stem. So let's get rid of this on the stem here. Takes longer than a regular sewing machine too, because you can really get those running. I'll get this off of here. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. There. What, dear?
Nothing.
Alrighty, now we're going to put our bobbin in. Wait, like this. I do believe it's like this. Then we got to thread the needle. Go from here to here. Or do you guys want to see how it threads? All right, I'll show you how it threads. Let's bring you a little bit, whoops, a little bit closer if I can. That's a little too big. So I use this because I don't mess with one spool of thread at a time. So I have this little doojiggy that holds a serger spool. Now I'm going to go through this little spot right here, and then you go down the side here, and then up under this lip. Then you go through the hole of your little arm here, and then back down through here. Lower your needle and push. There's a loop here. I don't know if you can see it. There is a loop here. Oops. Oh, jumping Jehoshaphat's. I'm sorry, folks. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Now, why is that upside down like that? Why is it upside? Okay, it's not upside down now. Okay. It is upside down. How the hell did that happen? How did that happen? Okay, it's not upside down now. I swear my phone deliberately plays with me. Okay, so try and get this without knocking my phone off again. All right, so we've taken it through here, and now this thread goes, there's a little hole here, right here. Your thread has to go through there because that feeds it to the needle, okay? We got everything going the way we want here. And it goes, now we're going to thread the needle. The whole face is front to back. Okay, and if I've put this in correctly, see how this thread goes across and grabs. And yes, we are in correctly. Okay. And we put our little thing back on. Bob's your uncle. We're ready to sew again. Whew. Alrighty. Uh-oh, yeah, I ran out of thread on this one, didn't I? Okie dokie, artichoke. What did I just do? Okay. Sorry. 1, 2. There's another block. There's another block. And I am missing enough for one more block. But, oh my goodness. I forgot how loaded, or I forgot I was, there we go. Sorry about that, folks. Makes me want to sew something. Well, I'm glad. I'm gonna get off live stream and work on this because, you know, it's got to be boring for you guys. And maybe I'll come back on later or tomorrow with some more completed. Machine is F year fly, not Boso. Sorry about that. That's okay. This is Mrs. Wolfie. And Papa Wolfie over there.
Okay.
Saying thanks for hanging out with us. I have to get off my behind and go actually sit. My knee is still bad. As bad as I want to get out and clear out the garden, there's nothing I can do about it today. All right. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. Mwah. Where are we? Poke. Poke.